And we're back. Hopefully I don't do that stupid ass voice again for a while.
Oh, you will.
I will. I said for a while. The computer that runs the security or studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Yeah.
Nah, we don't need that photo. I'm sure we'll just randomly see it in the trial whenever that starts. You know what? Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
No. It looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1? That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Ah, I think it was...
It was one of these. Oh, was it?
Was it 703?
Was it 703?
I think so. It might be 307.
I thought it had a 3 in front, not a 7.
It might be 307.
There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. So that's Will Powers, right? You can tell
Yeah, that's the Steel
100%
Samurai.
sure. Definitely Will Powers. No doubt in your mind, right?
No, it looks like... I'm not sure, actually.
Or does it look like somebody in a costume?
It looks like someone in the costume.
Exactly.
So.
Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him?
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photos from that photo data from that day.
No, that's the only one on the computer.
Wait,
Huh.
what? Didn't the...
Yeah, I'm a little bit...
Wait, where'd the murder take place? Was it the employee area?
Studio One.
Then if it was in Studio 1, there should be a dozen photos. With all the people
Yeah.
running through there.
Powers? Question mark? Photo? Taking the gate between the entrance. Hey, Nick! Can't we just use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah?
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
She's gonna put me in my place because of her fucking voice. Right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain? You're a lawyer, dude. All lawyers are villains.
Relax, it was just a joke. So we done here for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is a security lady.
There's no way she could fit in that outfit.
But who else are we supposed to blame? Hammers is
That's
dead.
true.
I doubt we can do anything with Penny.
That's true, I don't think... Well, looking at the trousers, they were not fitting in them. Because the trousers were like dragging along the ground.
Yeah.
October 18, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
Wait, 2 days passed?
Oh boy, okay.
What happened to the whole 3 days thing? Do we have 1 day now? Edgeworth.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
And please, do not blame Mr. Phoenix Wright for this murder. Yet. Give that until day 2.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendants, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see.
I will then have my mind changed by the defense. But carry on.
Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Poor Gumshoe.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. As you can tell, it's flashing white and it has the words employee area on it.
Yep.
The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. And the scariest old lady ever works there. Her voice is atrocious. Oh my god, save me, please. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. She was here sooner than that.
Yeah.
Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on to the day of the murder, October 15th. There were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Man, they really must be hemorrhaging money if there's only 3 employees in the area.
Yeah, at a film studio, yeah, that's like very few.
Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. But never had a picture snapped of him?
Oh.
Because he clearly passed through the gate.
Oh yeah, he did.
Right after that, at 1. Oh, at 1. The security lady got to the guard station. But it only activated at 1. That's right, it did say that. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Who'd have thought? The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear, found lodged in the victim's chest, was the murder weapon. Is it seriously that sharp?
Apparently, I would not expect like a weapon in like a studio to be that sharp though.
Like seriously, your prop weapon is a legit spear.
Yeah, that sounds very dangerous.
Stab somebody and kill them. What the fuck is with this studio?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No? I think we got everything we needed from it.
I think so, yeah.
I think I can probably remember that. If not, we're being
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added. Stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple. If you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh no. Will the witness declare her name?
Oh God, I can't do this.
Oh no!
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
God,
Oh
help me,
no!
please.
Oh no!
I think I want to kill myself.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie. No need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Oh, God.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Your name, please.
Aw, Edgeworth, buddy, old pal.
I actually don't envy this position, Edward.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Or getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma.
Oh my god, it's just going! Old bag and I can't. Objection! I mean, I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Hold on.
Oh.
I object to your objection!
Objection sustained.
Whose objection is sustained?
The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
God, that voice.
You may begin your testimony.
Oh, God, no.
This is gonna be nightmare.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Save me, please.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
Was there anyone else there?
Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning.
Oh.
Anyway, there was one when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
God, that voice.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Save
Okay.
me. I really don't want to press this. Oh, but
you have to.
So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to go... Anyone who wanted to could go into the studio.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no, but the main gate was locked, dearie. You'd need an employee card key to get in.
Right. The card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Run through?
They were working on a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing? Talk about a laid-back hero.
He's an actor.
Yeah, Phoenix, laid-back heroes like Saitama.
If there was a one run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
Yeah, what kind of errands? Oh, hey, Joel.
Oh, well, you know. Observing the youngins.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I unlocked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
Wow, okay.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow. I want to see the Steel Samurai run through too.
Well, you can't, Whippersnapper.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up god duty.
Not a bad idea.
Yes, it is. Ugh, needed a drink. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
At the main gate until 5. So you're watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I am a professional, you know? Who apparently has no eyes.
If you have seen actual security guards, they lax off a lot.
Dude, my job has a security guard. Trust me, I see the lazing about. But, in their defense, oftentimes there's no one in there to guard against. So, kind of depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Why are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the game and eat donuts at the same time.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Yes.
Snipper whapper!
Snipper whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection?
So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? I suppose we press again?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, your poor throat.
How did you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Oh, poor Gumshoe.
Oh no, Gumshoe. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Interesting to me because blah blah blah. A certain man walked by it too. Jewel, what are you doing? Don't mess with that. 2 o'clock. You're sure? What are you doing? Come here. Okay.
Cat
well,
is being cat.
Yeah, she is. Now she's on my lap.
Sure as spit.
I have no idea how sure that is, but whatever.
Well, who was that man?
Okay, Jewel, stop that.
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
What?
Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. Powers!
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny?
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Yeah, we have the evidence right here that it might not be him.
I know. The samurai spear.
No.
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder?
True. Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Humph! Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all information in your possession ahead of time.
That way I can make sure it's all hidden, so Phoenix can't win the case.
How was I to know? How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Okay, I'm actually liking that. Let's hear about your proof, then.
Oh great, a second testimony. Save me. The man in
Here
the
we
photo.
go.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
What prop?
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
That is very specific. So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Oh, I suppose press.
Yeah, may as well.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow and blah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
object
God,
to
it's
this?
going again. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I apologize, Edgeworth. I think Edgeworth has met his match.
I actually feel sorry for Edgeworth.
During the run-through... Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. Saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh.
I just noticed something with this picture. His chest.
What?
There's no hair. How dare they? They're missing such a very important detail for him.
Having hair on his chest, yeah.
I mean, they made it pretty obvious.
So Powers
yeah.
sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
What? You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. I really wish it was on Hammer, though.
I don't believe this. Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Hurry up and end this testimony. Ugh.
He broke one of the props. Stupid mess.
He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Oh.
Is that what that tape is?
Huh.
His samurai spear The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Oh.
Would that be strong enough to not only attach it back to the staff, but to be able to stab someone without breaking again?
Oh, they could have replaced the prop blade with an actual blade.
I think there'd be signs of that. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in my court record.
There might be an actual blade on the tip now.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. That voice is murdering me. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important.
I beg to differ.
That is very important, actually. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure? You're sure, Your Honor? I mean,
Oh.
technically speaking, anyone there could fake it.
Yeah, anyone there could fake it with the costume.
So the only person that couldn't be a part of it is Penny.
Yeah.
Because technically it could be Will Powers, Jack Hammer, or Old Bag. Now Jack Hammer's
Yeah.
dead, so obviously that'd be weird. So I'm objecting. Hold it right there. Like I had to. I'm hoping that gets caught. It should. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice, dearie.
Oh, God.
Save me, please. Ugh.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., correct? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Save me. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. How do you know that?
Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. I think we clarified that about a while ago.
Yep.
Only person she saw go to the studio was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right.
Right.
No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before what?
Ugh, this voice.
Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
And oh my god, this voice.
Not to mention, If they had, I would have seen them.
Okay.
Are you sure? My voice is killing me.
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Oh my god.
Edgy boy? Old windbag.
Old windbag sure has balls. Well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. With that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
Okay, so we need to present something at some point here.
Photo number 2 at 2 p.m. It's the only thing I can think of. That there was another photo. The question is...
Can we check it?
No. We got this. That photo is photo number 2. That means there is a photo number 1. It's just we don't have it. I think
No
this
one else
would be
went
where
there.
I think this is where we would present that.
But the photo, are we sure it's the photo we need to present here?
Well, it's not this. This doesn't prove anything about someone else going. The prop wouldn't either. This is a
That's
map,
true.
and this is an autopsy.
That's
The
true.
photo is the only thing that implies somebody else passed there.
Yeah, because it's photo number 2, right?
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, right?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
Save me. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
God, that voice is getting tough to do.
Oh yeah.
Right, anyways. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th, Sonny. Or really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
God, save my voice, please. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it is really the only photo?
Oh. Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Are you an idiot? I literally just said!
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for the one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eek!
What the hell? I didn't click
have no
anything.
idea.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy Poo, help!
Oh, goddamn. I hate voicing these characters.
At least it's not May anymore. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Dude, there'll be another character like me. I'm sure of that. And I'm not looking forward to it.
Some help you all. You're a whippersnapper too.
Why are you using all these old words? Well, I guess she's an old lady.
Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Mrs. Oldberg?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I make
Please
the judge
save
sound
me.
way smarter than he actually is. I see. Your testimony, please.
For the 15th time. But don't worry, we'll believe it.
I actually make him sound far more competent than he actually is.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Mrs. Oldpack, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Jewel, what are you doing?
Oh my god. And this is why you don't bring old people to court. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. What is there to cross-examine?
I don't know. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. And what is that? I'm getting that. Sunny, blah, 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 blah. Another job?
And that's right, I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating.
Oh my god. She's a horrible security guard.
Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Wait a second. This happened on the day of the murder. And she only does this stuff at the end of her shift.
Yeah.
What the hell was Detective Gumshoe doing?
I have no idea.
You think he'd look at the camera and be like, I want all the photos.
Yeah.
Because, you know, any competent person would be like, this takes photos automatically? Yeah. Cool, I want them all. Give them.
Want
I
them all
don't
for
care
this
if you think
thing.
they're important. Give them.
Yeah.
Because there's that 2.5 hour gap. Wait, no. It depends, actually. He died at 2:30, but they only found the body around 5. But then she leaves at 5. So I don't know what... I don't know anymore.
Definitely not a good security guard.
I'm just saying that, yeah. Really, Joel? What are you doing? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Ow!
Jewel? I specifically took your collar off, and now you're playing with your collar.
It likes the bell.
Oh my god, things are knocking over. Cat! Okay, girl, can I sit down a moment? Thank you. Now I'll fix that later. What? Here, look. Move your collar, go get it.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. I don't even know what's going on
She
anymore. I'm throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh no.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
Save me. And?
They're kids, children, whippersnappers. But I also call you a whippersnapper, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their own to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. But the other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Are you telling me they just use a real weapon?
Yeah, why would they use a real spear?
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on?
I have no clue, Maya. I mean,
the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. I mean, I kind of agree on this case.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
But even if you do, I'll give you 10 different testimonies.
October 18, 11:08 a.m. District
Alright.
Court, Defendant Lumpy number 3.
I'm putting a cut in here, so stay tuned for next episode where we continue our interrogation of murdering my voice.
Yes.
Probably.